Assalamualaikum. This is Jasmine Islam with you. Welcome to my new lesson. Today I will discuss about a new topic. Let's see something. Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my new lesson. Do you like this? Do you like this behavior? If someone behaves like this, do you like it? Of course not. So, our today's lesson is etiquette and manners. This is one of the most important topics in your English first paper, and today I will discuss it. This topic will be helpful for our practical life. This topic will be helpful for our everyday life. Let's start our today's topic. Open at page 44. Unit 4, Human Relationships, Lesson 1, Etiquette and Manners. At first, as a child, you must have been told to greet your elders and visitors to your home according to your culture and tradition. As a child, whenever you are a child, or whenever I was a child, as a child, you must have been told to greet your elders. You must have been told, you are told to greet your elders in your family and visitors to your home according to your culture and tradition. To greet who are in your house or who will come to your house. That means visitors who will come to your house. He or she will be visitor for you. He or she will be a visitor for you. And whenever they will come to your house, you are taught to greet them according to your culture or tradition. You can be a Muslim or Hindu or other religious person. Here, if you are Muslim, then you will say Assalamu alaikum, and if you are a Hindu, then you will say Namaskar or others. You are told to greet your elders. That means they are the members of your family. They are older than you. Who are older than you. You are told to greet your elders. You are told to greet them. Whenever you see them, meet them, you will say Assalamu alaikum, how are you? That means according to your culture and tradition. And in the same time, and in the same way, whenever someone will come to your house, then you have to greet them according to your culture or tradition. You can say here, if you are a Muslim, then you will say Assalamu alaikum, or if you are Hindu, then you will say Namaskar, or if you are a person of another religion, then you will say other things. That means, as a child, whenever I was a child, I was taught to do that. You must have been taught to be polite in company and keep quiet while others, especially your elders, spoke. You must have been taught to be polite. Here, you also will be taught to be polite. You have to behave politely. That means you will not do whatever you want to do, or you have to maintain some rules. That means in company or whenever you are with someone, then you have to maintain some rules. Especially your elders spoke, and keep quiet while others, especially your elders, spoke. Whenever you are with elder persons, then whenever they speak, you are not allowed to speak. Then you are not allowed to speak. Then you have to keep quiet. You have to listen whatever they say. You will not permitted to say anything in your own way. You have to remain silent. Possibly you at times grudged such schooling. Sometimes you will be grudged. You will be angry. You cannot tolerate this schooling. You protest it. You are against that schooling. Possibly at times you even protested such disciplining. Sometimes you protested against it. You did not want to do it. You were against that schooling. Then, now certainly you know that. You can't always behave the way you want, especially in the presence of others. You are not allowed to do whatever you want. You are not allowed whatever you want to behave or you want to do. Now you certainly know that you can't always behave the way you want, especially in the presence of others. Now you have realized that you can't do whatever you like. You have realized that whatever you want, you can't do that. You have to maintain some rules or behave according to the situation. There are rules of behavior you have to follow in a company. Whenever you are with your friends, family members or other members, then you have to maintain some rules and you have to behave according to the rules. We are social beings. We live in the society. We have to live with other members. We cannot live alone. We have to maintain relationships with others. Then we have to maintain some rules. We are social beings. And have to consider the effect of our behavior on others. And whenever you want to say something, then at first you have to realize that, or you have to understand that your behavior cannot disturb others or cannot hurt others. You have to aware of this. That your behavior will not hurt another person. Even if we are at home, whenever you are at home, you have to remember that you will not hurt any person of your family. You will not hurt any person of your family by your behavior. And dealing with our family members. And whenever you will speak with them, then you have to aware of this. We have two terms to describe our social behavior. We have two terms. By two terms, we can describe our social behavior. That means etiquette and manners. Etiquette is a French word. Which word? French word. And it means the rules of correct behavior in society. And by etiquette, we means that etiquette means the correct rules of behavior in society. Whenever we live in society, we have maintained some rules, and etiquette gives us the rules. And according to rules of etiquette, we have to behave. The word manners means the behavior that is considered to be polite in a particular society or culture. The word manners means the behavior that is considered to be polite. Manners means polite behavior. In a particular society or culture. Whenever you live in a society or you are in a culture, then you have fixed rules and you have to follow it. You have to be polite in a society or culture. Manners can be good or bad. For example, it is a bad manner to speak with food in one's mouth. It is a bad manner to speak with another person. taking food in the mouth. If I chew something and speak to another person, it is a bad manner. No one likes a bad mannered person. Nobody likes a bad mannered person. No one likes a person who has the quality of bad manner. Remember that etiquette and manners vary from culture to culture and from society to society. We know that there are different kinds of society or culture. There are many kinds of society or culture. Every society or every culture has some fixed rules, and the person who live in different society or culture, they have to follow different rules or behavior. They have to follow different rules of behavior. Remember that etiquette and manners vary from culture to culture and from society to society. Etiquette and manners are not the same for the different society or different culture. Different society and different culture has different rules of etiquette and manners, and the people live in different culture or society, they have to follow the different rules of behavior or rules of etiquette and manners. They will behave according to their culture or society. We learn etiquette and manners from our parents, families, and various institutions. We learn etiquette and manners from our parents, families, and different institutions, various institutions. At first, we learn from our parents. Then our families, and then various institutions. Various institutions such as schools, colleges, and professional bodies. We learn from schools, colleges, and different trained persons. They train us. There are rules of behavior for all kinds of social occasions, and it is important to learn them and practice them in everyday life. There are rules of behavior for all kinds of social occasions. There are different kinds of rules for different occasions of our society, and it is important to learn them. And as we are social beings, we have to live in a society, then we have to follow some rules and regulations, and it is important to learn them. And whenever we have some rules, then whenever we want to live in a society, then we have to learn the rules and practice them in everyday life. We not only learn the rules but also practice them in our everyday life. The manners that are correct in a wedding ceremony, the manners that are correct in a wedding reception, the manners that are correct in a wedding reception will not do in a debating club. Whenever you are in a debating club, you have to be polite, or you have to maintain some rules strictly. And whenever you go to a wedding reception, then you have freedom to behave whatever you want. But whenever you participate in a debate competition, then you are not allowed whatever you want to do. Therefore, we have to be careful about etiquette and manners. So, we have to be careful about etiquette and manners. You have to be careful. We know how important it is to say please, thank you in everyday life. We know how important it is to say please and thank you in everyday life. We know the importance of the word please and thank you. Whenever you want to request someone, then whenever we want to request someone, then we usually use please, please help me, please give me your pen, please give me your book. Then whenever we use it, then the person will be pleased by your behavior. A few more polite expressions such as pardon me, excuse me, may I are bound to make your day smooth and pleasant. And some other polite expressions that will help us to make our day smooth and pleasant, that can make our day peaceful, that can make our day happy, that can make our day smooth or pleasant. Whenever we do something wrong, then if we say, please, pardon me, then forgive me, and excuse me, help me, or excuse me, give a chance to say something, excuse me. We can use excuse me whenever you want to say something or whenever you want to get some favor from others. May I, whenever we want permission, then we can use may I. We use may I come in, sir, whenever a student wants to enter into the room, enter into the classroom, then he must say, may I come in, sir, are bound to make your day smooth and pleasant. That means whenever we use these polite expressions in our everyday life, then our day must be smooth or pleasant. Basic rules of etiquette: respect others' personal space. Don't interfere other personal matter. Give them a space. Don't interrupt when someone else is talking. Whenever you see that someone is talking, then you will not disturb him. You have to give him a space and you have to give time to tell whenever someone is talking, then don't disturb him. You will give him chance to say something. Be a helper. Whenever you get a chance to help someone, whenever you see that someone wants help from you, then you will help him. Then you will become a helper. Then you will be a helper and help him. Beyond time. Do anything timely. If you want to meet someone at fixed time, then you will maintain it. Don't yell in public place. Don't yell. That means scream. Don't yell in public place. You have to speak politely in a public place. You will not yell. Eat politely. Eat politely. That means smoothly, not hurriedly. Eat politely. Chew with your mouth closed. Whenever you will chew something, then you will close your mouth. Whenever you want to chew something, then you have to close your mouth. Stand in queue. That means you have to maintain the rules. You will stand behind someone and someone will stand behind you. That means you have to stand in queue. This topic is very important for paragraph with clue or without clue. Thank you for watching this video. Stay connected with my channel. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.